All right, so in this training, I want to walk you through the system that I've used for probably the past 7 or 8 years that has helped me make huge strides in my personal and professional lives. And it's very, very easy to do. We've all been through the scenario where at the start of the new year, it's January 1st, we're thinking about goals, we're thinking about how amazing this year is going to be. And then we get to February and it's just as crazy as it was last year in February. And very quickly, all of these big ideas, the ambition, the motivation starts to fizzle out. And you end up ending the year feeling like you made very little progress, but excited again for the next year to do the same thing all over. But what if you could set resolutions? What if you could set goals that actually come true at the end of the year? This system that I'm about to walk you through incorporates many different simple psychological changes that, if you do on a daily basis, will help you basically predict your future, because where you set out to be is where you will be at the end of the year. In the next 12 months, going through this system and following it religiously, you could be a healthier, happier, richer version of yourself. So there's a number of different processes and things and ideas that I need to be able to fill you in on before we get into it. So here we have a couple of learning objectives. The first one is understanding the difference between goals and outcomes. That's going to be the very first module. Next, we're going to work on North Stars or guiding lights. These are similar to goals, but they're not measurable. They're just directions that you want to ensure that you go throughout the year. Once we have our North Stars, we're going to break those down into milestones throughout the year. And there's a process for doing this to make sure that you stay on track. We're going to evaluate how you've set up the year, so that way we can make sure that it sticks to the system and it's actually going to work. Lastly, we're going to talk about the Monday, Friday, and daily routine that you need to do in order to make this thing work. So if you can stick with me over the next couple of modules, I'm going to help you walk through this process to get to where you actually want to be in the next 12 months. It's going to require some work. It's going to require some discipline, but this is a necessity if you want to build the future that you think you want right now. So without further ado, let's move on to module one.